India, a land of rich cultural heritage and vibrant history, has long witnessed the struggle for women's equal rights and opportunities. From the persistent gender pay gap to the rampant violence against women, numerous issues have plagued the country for decades. Yet, amidst the challenges, a beautiful transformation is taking shape as every citizen of this nation is now awakened to the spirit of nationalism and strives to contribute their share in their unique way. Women, with their incredible potential, have made their mark across various fields of development. However, despite these commendable efforts, we are yet to unlock the full potential of women's power. To truly empower women and propel the nation forward, we must understand the current reality and the historical context of women's empowerment. Fortunately, in recent years, a growing movement towards women's empowerment has gained momentum. Both the government and non-governmental organizations have taken significant initiatives to address this cause. Now, let's delve into the efforts made by the Indian government to empower women. The Indian government has undertaken various endeavors to empower women by enacting laws and reforms that aim to safeguard their rights and ensure equal treatment in society. The Constitution of India guarantees equal rights and opportunities for women in every domain, and numerous legislative measures have been implemented to support this principle. One of the pivotal legislations in this regard is the Prevention of Domestic Violence Act, which came into effect in 2005. This law recognizes domestic violence as a violation of a woman's human rights and provides legal protection to victims. It ensures access to essential support services such as counseling, medical aid, and safe shelter. Another significant legal reform that has positively impacted women's empowerment is the Dowry Prohibition Act, enacted in 1961. This law outlaws the practice of giving or receiving dowry, a long-standing oppression against women in India. The Act imposes strict penalties for violators, effectively curbing the prevalence of dowry-related violence and harassment. The Indian government has implemented the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act. This legislation establishes a framework to prevent and address sexual harassment in the workplace. It mandates the formation of internal complaints committees, ICCs, in organizations with more than 10 employees and facilitates the investigation and resolution of complaints. Alongside these laws, the government has also introduced several policy initiatives to promote gender equality and women's empowerment. The National Policy for the Empowerment of Women, launched in 2001, aims to ensure equal opportunities for women in all spheres of life. The policy addresses critical issues such as women's education, healthcare, employment, and political participation. Despite the existence of these laws and policies, their implementation and enforcement remain challenging in many parts of India.
काम बहुत हो रहा है, दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. रीज़न व्हाट, लोगों को पब्लिसाइज ठीक से करना नहीं आता कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. और दूसरा, जो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स चलाती है ना, आम आदमी तक नहीं पहुंचती. उस स्कीम्स अगर आप जैसे कुछ लागू भी होती हैं, वुमेन को इतना पैसा दे रहे हैं ये लोग, छोटी और बड़ी माइक्रोज अपनी इंडस्ट्रीज़ लगाने के लिए बहुत पैसा देती है गवर्नमेंट. थोड़ा सा गवर्नमेंट को भी इजी करना चाहिए कि आप उनको पेपर वर्क में उलझा देते हो. तो वो एक कन्वीनियंट लेवल अभी तक नहीं है।
The legal system often lags, and marginalized women may struggle to access justice. There is an urgent need for greater awareness and education among the public regarding women's rights and gender equality.
Since independence, lots of legislation has been made towards assisting, promoting women's work, preservation of their work, and helping them in the workplace. Now time has come to implement those in government sector, in public sector, in private sector. How that equality will come? That will come from women themselves, from legislative, executive and judiciary branch of the government, from NGO, as well as from the common population.
Yet, amid the challenges and struggles, the women of this country have exerted remarkable efforts to uplift themselves. Today, women are not just becoming entrepreneurs in diverse fields, but also playing a pivotal role in nation building. Financial independence not only bestows self-respect upon women, but also empowers them to lead dignified lives.
तो हर लेवल, हर स्टेज पे हैंड होल्ड करने को कि जो हमारी जर्नी में जो आई प्रॉब्लम्स, वो प्रॉब्लम्स कम से कम उनकी जर्नी में ना आए, या अगर आनी ही है तो हम उन्हें गाइड और एडवाइस कर सके कि वो डील कर सकती हैं। एक बहुत सुंदर कोट मैंने कहीं से सुना था और मैं आपको बताती हूँ वो, कि मैं शक्ति हूँ, मैं सशक्त हूँ, ना कम चाहती हूँ ना ज़्यादा चाहती हूँ, मैं आधे की अधिकारी हूँ, हाँ मैं नारी हूँ। तो ना कम चाहिए ना ज़्यादा चाहिए, लेकिन हर चीज़ के लिए आपको अपने को भी डेवलप करना है, आपको अपने को नॉलेज में डेवलप करना है, उस रोल के लिए, उस जॉब के लिए आपको अपने को इमोशनली डेवलप करना है। सो एजुकेशन, एथिक्स, ये दोनों चीज़ें बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, और इमोशंस तो बहुत ही ज़रूरी हैं। तो ये तीन चीज़ें, एजुकेशन, एथिक्स एंड इमोशंस को आप अपने मैनेज कर सके तो कोई भी आपको रोक नहीं सकता। ऊंची से ऊंची कुर्सी पे आप बैठिए और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा तरक्की करिए।
Traditional gender roles often dictate women's lives, relegating them to domestic responsibilities and limiting their access to education and professional opportunities. While urban centers are witnessing a gradual shift towards more inclusive mindsets, rural areas continue to grapple with the weight of age-old customs.
अगर मैं कंपेयर करूं 10 years back और 5 years back, then things have really improved. अब अगर हम देखें सिनेरियो, working families में husband and wife both are working, तो पहले होता था ना, it was a wife's responsibility to take care of the child, but अब अगर आप देखें तो husband equally काम कर रहा होता है. So lot of things are changing. Definitely male members are coming up and aware हो रहे हैं लोग, काफ़ी awareness फैल रही है. बट अभी भी आई विल से कि काफ़ी काम होना बाकी है. डेफिनेटली देयर इज़ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स विच नीड्स इम्प्रूवमेंट इन आवर सोसाइटी एंड around us, where male members need to leave their egos and leave their thought processes and come and support women.
Another obstacle faced by women in India is gender-based violence. Despite legal protections, incidents of domestic violence, sexual assault, and harassment persist. Fear and social stigma often discourage women from reporting such atrocities, perpetuating a cycle of silence and suffering.
महिलाओं का मेन प्रॉब्लम तो हम सब जानते ही हैं, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस है। पर बहुत सारे लोग मेरे पास इस तरीके से भी आते हैं जो आज आर्थिक स्थिति से, जिनकी आर्थिक स्थिति अच्छी नहीं है, जिनके एजुकेशन की वजह से जिनको प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो एजुकेशन नहीं है तो आर्थिक स्थिति अच्छी नहीं है, ज़िंदगी में कुछ अच्छे डिसीजन नहीं ले पाए हैं, और फिर शादी हो जाती है तो वहाँ पे डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस आ जाता है।
However, in the face of adversity, Indian women are rising together as a formidable force. Women's empowerment movements have gained momentum across the nation. Organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to challenge stereotypes, raise awareness, and create safe spaces for women to thrive.
It's like the kick that we get to, like to do something about women, their skills, and how, the mothers of 80s and 90s, they didn't get a chance to be a corporate person. This is how I am empowering my mother, and she is further now planning to empower other women who are from the vulnerable section, to teach those skills to them and, build a community together.
Access to education remains a pivotal factor in empowering women. The journey towards equality is closely tied to ensuring every girl has the opportunity to learn and grow. Education opens doors to a world of possibilities, fostering self-confidence and igniting dreams that transcend societal limitations. In recent years, the Indian government and NGOs have made strides to enhance educational opportunities for girls, bridging the gender gap in literacy rates. Initiatives like scholarships, girl-centric schools, and awareness campaigns are slowly breaking down the barriers that once confined them.
देखिए, जहाँ तक अर्बन वीमेन हैं उनको बहुत सारा एक्सपोजर है. दे हैव लॉट ऑफ एक्सपोजर इन टर्म्स ऑफ एजुकेशन, in terms of exposure to media, and they have lot of knowledge, they have many opportunities. So they are well exposed to, and they are also availing all the opportunities also, as compared to rural women. Rural women neither have the education to that extent, nor they have the exposure, and on the top of it, they are not that knowledgeable. They don't know how to access the information. So मुझे लगता है कि like there is a need that such kind of exposure should reach to this rural women also, so that they can also come out from their shell and they can also avail all those opportunities. They can also become educated. They can also get exposure to all the things which the urban women are getting.
Yet, economic independence remains a key challenge. The disparity in workforce participation between men and women continues to persist. While there are women excelling in various professions, many still face prejudice and discrimination in the workplace. Efforts are being made to encourage gender diversity in the workforce, with businesses recognizing the immense potential that lies within the female workforce. As women shatter the glass ceiling across various industries, a new narrative of progress is gradually taking shape. Let's now acknowledge some notable figures who have been instrumental in the fight for women's rights and empowerment. Kiran Bedi, the first female Indian police service officer, stands as a prominent figure in the fight for women's rights and empowerment in India. She has actively initiated numerous programs aimed at empowering women, including self-defense training for women in the police force.
हमने अपनी महिलाओं का पोटेंशियल पूरा पोटेंशियल नहीं ले सके, क्योंकि हमने बाय लेगेसी, बाय हिस्ट्री, बाय कल्चर हमने उनको लिमिटेड रोल में रखा, जैसे कि रिचुअलिस्टिक रोल में रखा, कल्चरल रोल में रखा, होम मेकिंग के रोल में रखा, मदरहुड के रोल में रखा, सपोर्टिव रोल में रखा, सारे सपोर्टिव रोल्स में रखा, इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं रखा, क्योंकि ऐतिहासिक तरीके से उनके पास फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस नहीं थी, वो डिपेंडेंट रहे, हमारी मदर्स हमारे फादर्स पर डिपेंडेंट रहे. सो सपोर्टिव रोल्स को हमने सपोर्ट किया इतिहास से. हमने इंडिपेंडेंट रोल्स को नहीं सपोर्ट भी नहीं किया, लॉड भी नहीं किया, इनकरेज भी नहीं किया, प्रमोट भी नहीं किया, ग्रूम भी नहीं किया, ट्रेन भी नहीं किया. जो भी एक्सेप्शंस हैं वो एक्सेप्शंस हैं इतिहास में, क्योंकि कईयों को सर्कमस्टांसेस ने आगे कर दिया. एम्पावरमेंट की जो बुनियाद है वो हर घर है. सो फैमिली इज द यूनिट ऑफ वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट. फैमिली इज द यूनिट. और माँ बाप को जिम्मेवारी लेनी पड़ेगी अपनी बच्चियों को बहादुर बनाने की, काबिल बनाने की, जिम्मेवार बनाने की, नेक बनाने की, देने वाले बनाने की, फिर देखना सारा देश तरक्की करेगा, क्योंकि हर महिला देने वाली बन जाएगी, लायक बन जाएगी, निर्णायक बन जाएगी और सेल्फिश जीवन नहीं बिताएगी, समाज के लिए एक एसेट बन जाएगी, ना कि लायबिलिटी रहेगी। तो ये है, ये ग्रोथ हाथ हर एक परिवार में है।
Achla Nagar, the brilliant mind behind Bollywood's blockbuster hits like Nikah, Aakhir Kyun, and Baghban, has touched the hearts of millions with her captivating storytelling. Through her movies, she beautifully portrays the complexities of human relationships, making them relatable to everyone. She strongly advocates for women's empowerment and believes in bringing women's struggles and triumphs to the forefront of her narratives.
ये शब्द का मतलब है नारी को सशक्त करना, पर मेरा सवाल पहला यही है कि नारी अबला कब है? वो शक्ति, शुरू से शक्ति के रूप में उसको हर मंदिर में हर जगह पूजा जाता है। वो शक्ति चाहे किसी भी रूप में हो, स्त्री शक्ति है, और तो इसीलिए वो शक्ति है। वो बच्चे को जन्म देती है, बार बार दे सकती है, इतना दर्द सह के उसको बड़ा करती है। और आज की तारीख में स्त्री किस चीज़ में, आर्मी से लेकर और चाहे वो घर के काम हो, कौन सा ऐसा काम है जिसमें बराबर नहीं है। लेकिन अगर वो कहीं पढ़ने जाना चाहते हैं, पढ़ना चाहते हैं, कोई काम करना चाहते हैं, तो उसमें रोक टोक से कोई फायदा नहीं। उसकी शक्ति को तो आप दबा दीजिए, और उनकी जो आपके पुत्र हैं उनकी शक्तियों को आपकी वहाँ भेजेंगे, वहाँ पैसा, लड़की को नहीं भेजेंगे तो पैसा। ऐसे हालांकि जितना मेरी समझ में है बहुत कम हो गया है। आज तो सब लोग ध्यान रख रहे हैं कि लड़का हो चाहे लड़की हो। इवन पहले तो कहते हैं लड़की पैदा ही मत करो, लड़की हो तो उसको गिरा दो, लेकिन अब बहुत प्यार से बेटियां मांगते हैं। और अब आप ही सोचिए, एक शक्ति है, मंदिरों में जितनी देवियां कहा जाता है शक्ति है, देवी है, तो कितनी हमारी जनसंख्या की आधी से अधिक शक्ति है हमारे देश में। तो अगर वो उस सही शक्ति का, दो बातें होती हैं जो मैं समाप्त करती हूँ, कह रही हूँ, शक्ति का दुरुपयोग होगा तो वो हानिकारक है, और शक्ति का सही उपयोग होगा तो क्या से क्या कर सकता है। तो मैं चाहती हूँ कि नारी को शक्ति देने की बात ना करके ये कि उसकी शक्ति जो है उसको बढ़ाइए, आगे ले जाइए, ताकि वो जो चाहे कर सके, दुनिया को बदल सके।
Now, let's focus on a broader goal shared by the global community. United Nations Sustainable Development Goal of gender equality.
Women's rights are human rights, and attacks on women are attacks on all of us. And this is why we have to respond together. The United Nations and I will personally support you in every step of the way. It is true, I have to confess, I am a man, but we need all men to stand up for women's empowerment. Our world needs more women leaders, and our world needs more men standing up for gender equality. And today I'm happy to announce that I'm joining the International Gender Champions, and I encourage other senior leaders to be part of this campaign for equality. We have had goals in the past, sometimes ambitious goals, and they have led to some improvement, but not enough. But we need a cultural shift in the world and in our UN. We need more than goals. We need action, targets, and benchmarks to measure what we do.
The United Nations has set a sustainable development goal of achieving gender equality and empowering all women and girls by 2030. While this goal is global, it holds particular significance for India, where women have historically endured discrimination and inequality. To achieve this goal, specific areas of women empowerment need focused attention.
At the grassroots level, at any level, I can say there has to be some bridge which is totally accountable, and transparency has to be there. so that the person who is seeking the benefit and the persons who are providing the benefits, there must be some transparency, and both should know that it is actually happening. And because of the digital empowerment, that is the first most thing, it has to reach to each and every woman, so that they can make use of it for their growth, for their empowerment. That is the first thing we have to do, because the total scenario has changed now for every woman.
Providing equal opportunities for education to all girls, including those from marginalized backgrounds, is essential for breaking the cycle of poverty and empowering future generations. Another critical aspect is economic empowerment. Promoting entrepreneurship and providing women with access to credit and financial services can enable them to start and sustain their businesses. This, in turn, can lead to greater financial independence and decision-making power.
You will find this interestingly, that a woman business owner who has succeeded in her own entrepreneurship journey feels a strong sense of responsibility to empower and support other women in their professional endeavors. She may actively seek to create opportunities for women, mentor and inspire other women, help them to break barriers, create supportive networks and communities that support and uplift women.
सबसे ज़्यादा वुमेंस को प्रॉब्लम आती है फाइनेंस के लिए, जिसकी वजह से वो अगर चाहे भी आगे बढ़ना तो नहीं बढ़ पाती, क्योंकि वो फाइनेंशियली जो है डिपेंडेंट होती है हस्बैंड पे, फादर पे, ब्रदर पे। तो सबसे पहले वुमेंस को जो है आप फाइनेंशियली जो है सपोर्ट करें। गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से वुमेंस को जो है फाइनेंशियली सपोर्ट अच्छा मिलना चाहिए, जो कि मिल भी रहा है, लेकिन इसे और बेटर वे में करना होगा। और थोड़ा सा जो गांव वगैरह की वहाँ की जो वुमेंस हैं उनके साथ में भी थोड़ा सा एजुकेशन लेवल पे जा कर के वहाँ पर और एजुकेशन को और इस तरीके से इंक्रीमेंट किया जाए कि वहाँ की वुमेंस का भी जो है एक सोच बदले औरत का लेकर के, और उसके अंदर भी एक हिम्मत आए और वो अपने आप को सिर्फ घर के कामों में नहीं, वो बाहर के कामों में भी दिमाग लगे और उसके अंदर ये हिम्मत आए कि वो कुछ ना कुछ वो भी कर सकती है।
Furthermore, addressing violence against women and ensuring their safety and security is of utmost importance. Strengthening legal mechanisms and implementing stricter measures to combat violence, along with raising awareness and promoting gender sensitization, are the key steps towards achieving this.
मेरे ख्याल से आप फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट बने, भले ही आप पढ़ी लिखी हैं या नहीं। आप अपने घर में वो ओहदा रखें कि कोई आप पे हिंसा, भले ही वो वर्बल हो, सेक्सुअल हो, इमोशनल हो, फाइनेंशियल हो, न कर सके। और आप इस तरह से अपने खासकर बेटे को पाल सकें कि वो समझ सके कि उसने क्या नहीं करना है अपनी बीवी, बहन, बेटी या वाइफ के साथ, क्या गलत है मॉरली, लीगली नहीं, उसको हम सेंसिटाइज कर सकें और अपनी बेटी को इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग और प्रबल बना सकें कि अगर उसके साथ कुछ गलत हो तो वो उठ के खड़ी होकर अपनी आवाज़ उठा सके।
In conclusion, let's reflect on the collective effort required for women's empowerment.
औरत सदियों से एम्पावर थी, एम्पावर है, एम्पावर रहेगी। उसको सिर्फ रियलाइज करना होगा एक चीज़ को कि उसके अंदर में कितनी शक्ति है।
मैं ये बोलना चाहूँगी कि लोगों को काम करने के लिए परमिशन तो मिल गई है लेडीज़ को कि आप बाहर जाके काम करिए, लेकिन उनको थोड़ा सा और सपोर्ट करेंगे ना तो ये पूरा अपना इंडिया पूरा एक अच्छा नया अलग सा दिखने लगेगा, है ना। आप उनके ऊपर ट्रस्ट रखिए, विश्वास रखिए, वो जो भी काम करेंगे अच्छा ही करेंगे और कोई भी गलत काम करने कोई नहीं जाता। आप अपना ट्रस्ट दिखाओगे, घर वाले अगर अपना ट्रस्ट दिखाते हैं घर में किसी भी फीमेल के ऊपर, तो उसको भी अंदर से ये रहता है कि नहीं, मेरे ऊपर बहुत ट्रस्ट दिखाया जा रहा है, मैं भी अपनी मर्यादाओं में रह के ये चीज़ें करती जाऊँ।
At the heart heart of India's transformative journey lies the awe-inspiring pursuit of women's empowerment, a journey that demands a united front, where the government, NGOs, communities, and every individual join hands to bring about a seismic shift. Progress undoubtedly has been made, but the time has come to forge ahead with unrelenting determination.
Marva Studio has created another beautiful forum under the name and banner of International Women's Film Forum. The sole purpose of this forum was to highlight and empower the women of media and entertainment industry. But suddenly we realized that women who are already part of this industry, they are very well to do, they are quite uplifted, they are well motivated. So slowly and gradually this forum took the shape of a national, an international forum for any and every women of any and every discipline. And that's how we expanded our wings and started preparing large number of workshops, seminars, symposium, interaction programs, consultancy, mentoring for women of all discipline. And today I'm very happy to tell you that International Women's Film Forum is almost behaving like a federation of many women organizations in India and abroad.
So, let us march forward together, hand in hand, in this noble pursuit of empowerment. Let us create a society where every woman is unburdened by the chains of inequality and where her dreams know no bounds. With every step we take, we inch closer to a future where women's triumphs are etched in history and their contributions resonate through generations.
Don't forget that women, they are 50% of the total population of the world. When it comes to India, they are also 50% of the total population of the country of India. And there are not many awards which have been designed to promote, highlight the achievements of the women. Trust me, women, they are doing so well in the country. They are on the best of the positions. They are on the best of the, they are best of the engineers, best of the lecturers, best of the media person, best of the doctors and whatnot. Keeping all those things in mind, we decided that we must have an award for working women, and we named this award after the name of Dr. Sarojini Naidu International Award for Working Women.
Together, we shall build a brighter future for India, a future where women rise as the pillars of strength and inspiration, guiding us towards a realm of unparalleled greatness. Let us seize this moment, for the time to empower our women is now.